What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Stirfry. It's your boy, Chef T.
I'm Will the Spacekid.
And our special guest today is Smoove Gotti.
It's Gotti.
Yes, Smoove. What's up, man? Thank you for being on the show.
I'm having a good time.
Dope outfit, dope clothing line.
Oh, thank you.
Repping it.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so you're an entrepreneur, a filmmaker, actor, you even rap. Yeah. You do a lot of stuff, man.
It's been a while since I rap. Like, for real.
It's still on Spotify.
Yeah, it's
still there.
We did listen to it earlier.
I'm about to put out something new.
Okay.
People been asking for a long time. It's something coming.
So was that like your initial start kind of into this realm of like creator?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. It was rap. Like, well, it was actually, I could sing before I could rap. So I could sing, and then like, I think when I was in high school, it was a buddy of mine. He was really, really good. Gam from Cleveland. He was one of the coldest I had seen at that time on the rap. And then, I remember writing the rap, coming to him like, hey, listen to this. He was like, oh, it was tight. I don't know, could have been lying to me.
Yeah. So do you still sing?
Oh, yeah, I can sing.
Okay, let's hear it. Can you hit a little song?
The bud.
Yeah, get a little loose.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not doing it.
It was worth a shot. Maybe later.
Is it more like choir, like pop, R&B? What is it?
Like karaoke. I think I'm like a good karaoke singer. Like I'm the type.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh man, like when I used to work a job, we was like the Swage Lock 4. We used to sing Jodeci. It was a Jodeci song, Fiendin'. I think it was Fiendin', and then of course New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain?
I love New Edition.
Yeah.
Man.
But everybody used to fight over being Ronnie. And Johnny and Ronnie, but since I could sing, I got to be one of them all the time. So yeah.
All right.
So
how long ago did you start your clothing line, Circle of Society?
Well, the name Circle of C.O.S.S. Society.
My bad.
Was actually started around like 2010 when I was really serious about rapping, honestly. But I had already came up with the Icy Green Entertainment, and it was like I really love Circle of C.O.S.S. Society, the name, and it was like I don't know what to do with it though. So it was like, should I switch it? Should I, because the concept to me of having a Circle of Success like was serious. I was a huge Rockefeller fan. Like Dame Dash, all through backstage, was talking to DJ Clue and was like, yeah, you got to have a team. Everybody on the team got to be strong. So that was like deep to me. And then like, I think Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak had a line like, y'all don't understand me still. I never enjoyed success, but my family will. So like, that was kind of like a line that hit me, because when you on the road to success, you living it, so you putting in the work, but the people around you benefit off your success. They benefit off your moments, your kids, your girl, you know what I'm saying? So, to them, it's like, wow, they don't see the work that you did though, like the hard nights, you know what I'm saying? So if you got a team of successful people, y'all can all benefit off each other's success. So that was where the name came. And then like, sometime this year, it was like, I was getting an album cover done for an artist, and one of my designers, I was just like, hey, I got this concept of C.O.S.S. What do you think, like, putting an astronaut or something? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, I've been getting woke the last few years, so it's like learning a lot about space and, ETs, the unknown. Learning a lot about the unknown, so it makes you start wondering. And the next thing you know, I done bought, like, 100 designs. And it's like, yo, and then, like, she would be on the phone with me, like, hey, what you need? I'm like, yeah, let's do the ET face. And I'm like, let's put C.O.S.S. in Chinese letters, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like different.
No, yeah. I mean, definitely. I can already see that, So my question is kind of like going back to the name, Circle of Success Society, and you talking about how important it is to have successful people around you. Do you think that in order for anybody to be successful, they need to have that like implemented?
Well, I think you can be successful just putting a team in place for you to be successful. Okay. I think the long-term benefits of creating other successful entities around you, or to creating other successful people around you. Like, it's like, I guess you can look at it like a record label. Most record labels start off with a big artist, and then everybody else kind of, jump in, or, you come out as a crew, or you come out woo-woo. So it's like, you kind of want to get on and then put people in position to be on. And I think, everybody can't be a rapper, but everybody got other talents too. You know what I'm saying? Like we all got friends that they might not be in a podcast show. They might not be no good on this, but they could be great on, starting a restaurant or being a chef or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what it is, it's just, helping people feed into their dreams and find themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's so true because, everybody has what they're good at, and if everyone was trying to chase the same thing, it wouldn't be a great team.
It's hard.
It wouldn't be successful. Maybe, you're good at marketing, but somebody else is better at the singing and the rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you complement each other in the ways that you put out the music. You got that, I got this, let's put it out.
And that's where I think, long-term success comes from. It's like, it's always going to be one person that's really good at the business or really understand, a deal or can sit and talk to somebody, the right way. Right. And then somebody else might just be the talent. They might freeze up in meetings. They might not be able to, you know what I'm saying? So most of the time a successful rapper came from a businessman that helped him, do these deals.
Understand things.
And so it's like putting together a team like that. And then also, I'm sure once you get some money, it's going to be people that's coming to you that, hey, put me on, do this. And it's just like helping them find themselves. Because I think everybody can't, it's harder to help somebody do something you're doing. I think it's kind of hard. It can be hard or can get in the way.
Yeah.
But it's like helping somebody do what they're good at probably ain't going to be as hard on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I
think that's kind of the problem I feel like a lot of people run into is it's like, let's start a rap group with let's say it's 5 or 6 people, and then everybody wants to be the rapper when somebody needs different people need different positions, and that would make everything move forward.
At least you can just get to a level of success.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If everybody's a rapper, somebody got to handle the business. Somebody got to do the emails. It's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes of getting somebody famous in music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you need somebody that knows publicity. You need somebody who knows, if you do have a publicist up front or somebody that's really good, they got to have relationships. They got to be able to broker relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I think of the Circle of Success Society, it's like y'all successful. What y'all doing is successful. That's why I would, feel like this is a great opportunity for me to come on this show. And it's like just adding more value to each other by being a part of this. You know what I'm saying? And anything y'all would need, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Anything I would, and it's not hard for me to be me or hard for me to, do something I'm good at to assist somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
So that's how I look at it.
You did touch on you basically told us you've been finding the unknown or looking at things differently.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you normally do? What's the process? Is it you're reading? Are you on YouTube?
I do a lot of reading. YouTube. I actually I go to the Gaia Network. I actually pay for that, and I got a few people that actually be on my account too, watching stuff on the Gaia Network. Y'all
I'm not hip. What is
it? GAIA. Gaia stands for the Earth's consciousness. So Gaia is a whole woke YouTube. It's thousands and thousands of videos and productions and shows, and it's kind of deep, man. I just seen a lot of things on there. Deep Space is my favorite show on Gaia, and The Initiation is pretty good too. And I follow a lot of the people on IG. You know what I'm saying? It's deep.
And what's one interesting topic you would want to share with the audience today?
From that?
From something you saw that just was like, whoa, this is crazy. Man,
it's so much stuff on there, ancient civilizations. I watch. It's a lot of series on there. So it's Deep Space was only two seasons, and I really wish they'd come with another one. But I would tell anybody to watch Deep Space, both seasons. Watch The Initiation with Matthias there, Stefan. He on IG. You could believe his story, whatever. He had 2 seasons on there so far. Ancient Civilizations is real dope. It's a lot of seasons of that. And David
I do want to ask you, so with all that being said, do you think aliens helped build the pyramids?
Yeah. Somebody did that wasn't human.
So you don't think you don't think it could be humans at all?
Sure.
You don't know?
I think it was Humans Before the Humans this year. So this
okay.
It had to be, right? I mean,
could we have the one back?
The cave paintings, and y'all ever seen it?
Yeah, I've seen this stuff. It's amazing.
So I mean, the pictures, man, we can go way back. It's a lot of pictures, art from forever. They've been seeing UFOs in the sky forever, right?
Well, they admitted recently that there was one. The government
watch Deep Space.
Yeah,
watch it. I mean,
when did this? I'm gonna go back a little bit and talk about when did this occur? When was like the moment where you're like, searching for this, kind of deeper understanding of like the world?
I think probably since I was about 25, 26, it's just like, you start looking into yourself, like. I think you finally wake up and be like, hey, one day I'm going to die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I need to find myself. You start having kids and family, and you just start looking at life a lot differently, and it's like, what's the truth? I was, my grandmother, when she passed, I probably was like 25, but she had me reading the Bible since I was a little kid. I went to church, I seen things. So it's like, you got to ask why. You got to dig deep. So I mean, everybody is entitled to their own beliefs, and like just spiritual, just trying to awake spiritually. Like it's a whole bunch of I'm driven. I read a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's YouTube. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of I like lectures.
So you think it's really important to kind of ask why because
why am I here?
Yeah, why are we here?
What am I here to do?
Yeah, who are we?
Am I affecting by what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
What I've done? What's my end game? You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody's different. I got friends. I got people who just want to do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want a clothing line. They don't want nothing big, like crazy like that. They just want to go make money and go on trips and do that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is different. But it's like, for me, it's just kind of like, why am I here? Am I supposed to touch somebody in a way? Or am I supposed to touch the world in a way? Am I, what's the foundation of what I'm trying to leave when I'm gone? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a fat black guy. I might be gone sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? So you start to think it.
What? So do you think that you definitely think there's more than where we're at right now? You think there's like a deep, right? Like I think deeper than this.
I think we are deeper than we could ever imagine. Just us as being humans. Like, our power is deep. Like, most of the time, I don't know, I hear a lot of successful people say when they figured out who they were inside, when they figured out their inner power and their subconscious mind, and when they start learning about how they can manifest and make things happen. You know what I'm saying? All that is deep. That's powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, to just think, hey, I got control over today. At least I got control over right now. I don't know when I'm going to die, but I got control over today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I got control over trying to be happy or searching what makes me happy. Like, planning, like just putting things together, a long-term plan. Like, how long did y'all plan? Did y'all plan to be doing this show? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess you're right, because it's like things happen. I mean, I believe things happen for a reason. For sure. Yeah. And I think that everybody, I mean, it's crazy that if you really think about it, we are sitting here right now talking. Mm-hmm. At one point we didn't have
none of this
communication. Like, we'd like grunt, to talk to people.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, that's crazy that we're able to sit here, talk. You're able to make clothes, wear clothes. You know what I'm saying? We're able to record, do all this cool, interesting stuff that makes us happy. And it goes beyond like just survival. Like, we're living, but we're enjoying.
I do think planning is important, because I think people don't even understand the concept of planning. Like, a lot of people might ask themselves, like, damn, like, why haven't I ever got the opportunity to do this? And it's like, I mean, have you ever wrote it down? Like, have you ever even talked to anybody about it? So it's like, you can't, like, I don't know, if somebody is just like, man, I just really want to shoot a movie, but I don't got a camera. And then it's like, I'm like, okay. So have you looked for anybody that does have a camera? Have you tried to rent a camera? Are you willing to work
with somebody else who has a camera? Because that person he has a camera, but he going to come into this relationship with his own. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I think everything is about dealing with people. Like, it's really hard to do anything by yourself anyway. Anything big, right? So it's like, I want to make a movie. I just wanted to be in a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And wound up producing and executive producing a whole movie just from wanting to be in a movie. And it was like a younger guy who was, putting the production together, but was kind of struggling. I didn't know he was struggling. It was just like, dang, this younger guy, he like 4 or 5 years younger than me, and he running this whole little production, and he needed help. He needed somebody who understood business. And I just signed up to be in the movie. Like, you get what I'm saying? But it's like taking advantage of an opportunity and also trying to be there to help somebody who I didn't know well. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, you need some help. You get what I'm saying? I know business. You get what I'm saying? It wound up turning into life lessons. You get what I'm saying? A partnership, and now we got like so many short movies, and then we doing half documentary. So it's like just being able to harness relationships because I didn't have a camera. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have a camera. You get what I'm saying? But he wanted to make a movie. You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you got to look beyond your obstacles. You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, I can make this happen. And I can find people that can help me make this happen. You get what I'm saying? And everybody got their own, dreams and ambition, but sometimes you can come together. Most times it takes multiple people to come together and put things together,
Well, if you build your circle of success, you know what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Because if most people, not most people, but a lot of people have this idea, they want to be in control of everything. They can't let it go.
It's really hard.
And then they can't, but they won't be able to make that life lessons or that documentary, because they need people. You
need people.
You need people. If you can kind of, loosen your grip on things, I think that you can get accomplished way more.
I mean, honestly, I think just having an open mind of feeling like it's no jealousy, I'm not worried about what nobody else can do that I can't do. But if I can work with somebody to win, I know that's a winning formula. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be somebody else's opportunity. It's going to be somebody else's script. It's going to be somebody else's, don't get so emotionally driven about who brought what to the relationship. Just be willing, hey, can I make this work and do my part? You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes people get lost at either the obstacle or they lost at, I'm bringing all this to the table and this person only did this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like literally, it was one person with a script and some ambition, another person with some business mind and idea, and another person with a camera. And that's how it all came, and a lot of dedication of people who believed in themselves and believed in what we could do for them. Yeah. And that's true. And that's how it happened. But it sounds like crazy, but it's a lot of belief because people believe. Like, to dedicate your time to somebody is a lot.
So how was it between, I'm picturing phone calls, I'm picturing finding actors, whether that's through social media or in person. So what happened in the background, the part that people didn't see?
A lot. I mean, it was crazy when I came on board. Like I said, I came on board to be an actor, and it's like, I commend Johnny because he had already failed once. Like, he had did life lessons and failed. Like, people quit on him, and this was his restart. And I didn't know it was his restart. But when I found out it was his restart, I'm older too. So it's like, some people would have took that as, hey man, he don't know what he's doing. I'm about to, but I took it as, hey, if you've ever failed at something, how hard would it be to really start back over from scratch? Like, honestly, like if you ever put your all into something and then it just it went crazy bad on you. Everybody left. And then you still started back. I said I knew he was determined. I said he just need the right people. Because resources. It ain't nothing like something not working, like a relationship not working, like, anything, you had your heart broken and then you still get back out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, it take people years to get over that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, get right back out there. Like, hey, I'm doing this movie. This movie gonna happen. I don't think he thought it would happen the way it happened. Now I got partners and now I got people that's serious and woo-woo. But the fact that he didn't quit, even when things went left and people quit on him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So because I knew people could give up.
I think just being older, man, you see somebody that's that determined, then he ain't gonna quit on me. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't quit on himself. He ain't gonna quit on me.
Now, another question I like to ask people that have been in the movie. So when you went for the tryout, did you think it would have that success? Like, because it was the first independent movie to sell out Tower City.
it had a lot of. I mean, I know I had success. When I went, I just thought I was kind of wild because it was like, it was really hard to get in movies before like the last couple of years. It was like everybody would already had a cast. It was, you know what I'm saying. So like when I went, I was kind of like just wild at this young man and brought all these people here. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So then after that, it was like, okay, this ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he had reached out to me. He was like, hey, you seem like a real smart dude. Woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, I can help you. You know what I'm saying? He felt like I could help him. I knew I could. Like, I understand people. I understand how to deal with it. But I think the reason why the reason why, Life Lessons had the success it had was because we were a team and I said, look, we need to start showing people the scenes now. Like, we had a lot of meetings, man. We met 2-3 times a week. It was like, yo, we need to start letting people into what we got going on. And then we kind of did well by finding people that was hungry, that was on the come up to be, who wanted to be a part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't like we had all the money in the world. It was just like we wanted anybody and everybody that was involved, that wanted to be involved, to come be involved. Right. And it was like, I felt like if we got people involved, got people into it, and start showing them it, then they would want to see it.
Facts. So it's kind of like one misconception since you've been involved in movie and a few other short films and documentaries that people wouldn't think about.
That you gotta. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to get a whole bunch of people on the same page and keep them on the same page all the time for a long period of time. Like, that's why your planning got to be on point. Your planning got to be making a movie. Your planning is everything. I think your pre-production. If your pre-production is strong, you will get through.
It makes everything easier if you practice it.
Yeah, practicing. I mean, it take a team. It take a real team of people that really want to make it happen. I think it's much easier after you've made a project that people gonna come in and want to be involved because they're like, yo, they seen some success before. You know what I'm saying? But initially, it's hard to convince a large amount of people to do something for a long time. It's not easy.
Yeah. No, I completely agree, especially because I think people have this misconception, like, they just show up to a movie set when they're an actor. Mm-hmm. They show up to a movie set, they do their stuff, and it's just done.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess
I wish it was like
when it get bigger. I mean, I guess when you get a bigger production, you get
don't need that
a big budget. But I mean, I don't think they realize, like, we had practice and stuff like that. Like, we used to practice lines and stuff like that for certain movies. But I mean, it's really, you gotta think, like, people get paid a lot of money to do this, so they take it real serious. People go to acting coaches, they go to improvs. I just think here it's not up to speed with how Atlanta would be or how LA would be, but it's like eventually I think it's coming where we gonna be more serious about our craft period and just going to more film festivals and getting more projects out.
Yeah, I think one of the it is a problem, but it's not to take it out on anybody. I think one of the problems in, like, Cleveland is people haven't seen, like, a young group of actors make it out in a very long time. Because, you could easily be like, well, Halle Berry from here, and it's like, I mean, but where her catalog of movies, she's been around forever. But we haven't had nobody in 2015, 2017, like, all of them just got on from their movie. They own everything.
And that's why I feel like right now it's very important that we keep up people like me, other people that's making films, keep opportunities coming. Because it's more and more opportunities now than it was 10 years ago or 5 years ago. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, if people show up and support, then we can keep opportunities coming. And it's like, it's a lot of talented actors and actresses. It's a lot of talented musicians. It's talented people, but if we can't go to the opportunities, we got to create them.
Yeah.
That's facts. Period. Yeah. Facts.
And I mean, I think, like, that's my mind state. It's like, what you don't give me, if I would try to create myself, or I will, find people that we can all put in and make. So it's like we have to keep putting opportunities because each movie, each show, it's an opportunity. Like that's what it is. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'd be kind of cool though is if we started like kind of like I was talking a little earlier, start a club or something.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we start like a kind of a club where serious actors and actresses are kind of like in this group, and whenever somebody has like a film or something, kind of like a union almost, like even though, but we wouldn't charge like you wouldn't do like the union charges or whatever, but like a way for people to get good actors and actresses, and a way for those actors and actresses to get jobs. Like people don't think about, because in Cleveland it's a mess, right? It's like you post it on social media, and that's all you can really do, but you're not reaching the people that like some people. I don't know if I have friends in the Cleveland State Theater or whatever, those like people that really want to be actors. They're serious about it. We don't have any connection to them. I mean, I don't at least, but it's hard to find those people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I've been to like small plays where it was like somebody put this production together on like on a lower than Tyler Perry scale.
Yeah,
but it still had art to it, and people showed up and people liked it. Like at the end of the day, you went away from it. So I just think we need more opportunities and we need more summits. Like we need our own like festivals, which I know we got the Cleveland Film Festival, but we need, like you said, we need our own like groups, hangouts where hey, like more people doing stuff is not bad, man. More, and find ways to put it in front of people.
It's about connecting. You know, that's what we lack. We don't lack the connection. Like we make movies. You make movies. We, we sell life lessons, but if we didn't see that, we might not know.
Right. And see, and so now we doing this, right?
Yeah.
And so after this, we can do something else. And it's like, I think we can't be closed-minded about working with each other either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where it's like, just period. It's like, I feel like sometimes here, competition gets in the way of reality, where it's like, if we all was as big as we wanted to be, then we would be the center of the movies, the center of music, the center of entertainment, period, right?
Yeah.
We're not. And I think we're not because we have not been like what I see in Atlanta, like what I see in LA, or like Chicago. They got 1 million artists on. Detroit right now, they had all those movies, boom, boom, boom. Now they got all these artists on. Yeah. And it's like either they didn't found what they found in Atlanta, and I feel like what we haven't found is more togetherness, more coming together to make more opportunities happen. Because if you make movies and I make movies, then we can make a movie. Yeah. Probably quicker if we all say, hey, let's make 5 movies this year. Let's just dedicate 2021 to making 5 movies. Or let's see how many movies we can make. You got a script? You got a script? Who got a script? Because I didn't, I don't need a script to make a movie. I can find somebody who has a script and make a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I think people got to get off of their ego and start saying, if you want this to be big, we got to work together because that's the only way it's going to be big.
Yeah, and I mean, this has like been a recurring thing on the show we've been talking about, but again, I think it's important for the people that have made it out to kind of come and facilitate some of that. Not hand out, but like facilitate some of that. People go back to Detroit and film movies and facilitate local people into their movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only way.
Like the land was
amazing.
Amazing,
it was amazing,
and that's what happened with that. You had Esri in there.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And
I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Like it's so crazy. Like
so
I think the land really kind of made me want to do movies or want to be in movies because it was like so beautiful to me. Right. And then like having I forgot his name, the guy who played Omar in The Wire, like real good actors, and then young like Ezzy wasn't known for acting right at that time.
Right, yeah. I think he's just
to see some artist. Of the stuff, and I think it was only 7 locations used in the land. Can you believe that? It seemed like it was so many more locations.
It made it seem realistic, right?
Very. Very. The bike life, all that. I think, I don't even know if everybody from Cleveland has saw the land. It's so many people I speak to who did not see the land. And they'd be like crazy to me. Like, even people that do movies or like, you didn't see the land? Like, that was amazing. It was a good movie.
It really was.
It definitely was like
crazy. Yeah, it was probably, one of the movies that from Cleveland that probably represented kind of, what it was supposed to, and it didn't get as much recognition as it probably should have. For sure. Like, I mean,
it was really good. Like, I couldn't believe how good it was. And then, the director went on to do Creed 2. Stephen Caple Jr. He went on to direct Creed 2. Was he
from, I'm not too familiar with the director. Was he from Cleveland originally, or he came?
I think he is from here.
Okay.
I think he's from here. And he
that would make sense.
I think he went to school in L.A. I'm not sure. I don't know him personally, but
right.
I know he went on to do Creed 2.
But that's someone, that's someone that, like, would be really great if he'd, like, come back and kind of hold a summit or something, like a you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where you can kind of learn from people that are from your area, because that's what it's about, It's not about, these people that are from LA, they grew up in LA, they live there all their lives, and, they don't. But when they come back and you see somebody that was in your shoes before, it's a different feeling. It's like another, like, I can do this. How did he do this in the same circumstances I was in? Mm-hmm. How can I navigate it better?
I mean, I think we need to Google and we need to, reach out to him and see. I don't think nothing or nobody is unreachable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I was able to get a relationship with TK Kirkland. And
I saw that
wearing my clothes, and he, I'm a huge fan of him, and he mentoring me now. You know what I'm saying? Wallow from Gillian Wallow. I was able to get him to check out the clothing line, and he did him in the clothing line, gave his motivational speeches and everything, and I got a relationship with him now. Like, it's nobody is so far out of reach that they can't be approached, or it's just approaching them in a way where these busy people too, they doing stuff, right? And it's like, approaching them in a way where you can see where things could go. But I also think doing something, having something going on is the best way to get anybody's attention. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's everything. So that's why I say, like, maybe we got to create the movie that it would get his attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just believe anything you're doing, it's a lane for it. It's fans for it. It's somebody who will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not gonna be your customer. Everybody not gonna be your fan. Everybody not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that. And it's like, I'd rather find my customer, find my fan, you know what I'm saying, the people that's going to be into what I got to offer.
Then another thing I think people need to look at is, like, where you can go. Because if I'm correct, that's Ezzy's and Machine Gun Kelly's first movie. And, yeah, they was, on, but people weren't looking for them to be in movies. Yeah. And then I look up. Now Ezzy is on Empire. Empire at this time is
what's
like
the biggest thing?
The top 10 biggest show, like in the United States. Mm-hmm. Then you look up and Machine Gun Kelly is in Bird Box, yeah. which was the biggest Netflix movie
at that time, ever. Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. People create this thing where that's considered low budget, like in a real film, where like it's this low budget movie. Oh, yeah. Let's get some Cleveland people. We gonna give them a decent budget to work with, something low, and then different people get took out of that. Hey, you want to be in this? You want to be in that?
I mean, I seen Murder Pain and all those Detroit movies. Then I start seeing them getting in bigger movies. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's opportunity, man. Preparation and opportunity is everything. If you ready to meet opportunity and you come and you show out, it's gonna be other opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So It's like, I think that's just the game in itself. Like, and I think most rappers, more people gonna watch your movie before they listen to your music, man, for the first time.
That's facts.
I just think that's a huge marketing tool. And then now, things don't cost as much. It's not astronomical amounts of money to shoot anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's definitely just creating it and putting it out there in front of a crowd and finding your crowd. That's how I look at it. It's like creating something good. And that's why I kind of feel like, let me see a script. Let me see it. Because I feel like some of my skills is I can tweak or I can make characters realistic. Or I can, I think I'm good at honing in on a character. Even if I didn't write the script, I can look at a character and say, hey, make them modern. You know what I'm saying? Make them fit into these times. Like, yo, I could see him being this guy. You know what I'm saying? Or I like this guy. Maybe we should make him this way. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm good at that. I think I'm, I understand how scenes should play out or play on people's emotions. So it's just like, I'm kind of glad I came into the movie game the way I did, because I just feel like what I can add to a movie, I can make it better without having to have the idea of the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's like,
I get it.
and that's how these things come together. That's how these things work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need people that can find what they're good at and can do what they're good at in your movie. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it.
I got you.
Yeah, there was like something, back a little bit. What you said is make something so people see it, and especially the people that no one is out of touch.
No, I don't think nobody is. So, it's some people. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to get Jay-Z attention right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, if you made getting Jay-Z's attention your primary goal, and you put everything into it, you either gonna die or you're gonna get his attention.
Right. Well, and I think this is the problem that a lot of people face is they always want something out of something.
Yeah.
And that they go up to people approaching that. They're like, "What can you do? Can you do something for me? I need you to do me a favor." Mm-hmm. But like those people don't care. They're not gonna just sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you out, buddy. I don't even know you." Like, no, they're not gonna do that. But if they see, like what you said, if they see your work and you're showing them, and you're just like, hey man, just trying to build a relationship and build a friendship, that's way more value.
I really think it's the best thing you could do in life is provide somebody with an opportunity. So like most of us who work jobs or had to work jobs, your job gave you an opportunity to pay your bills, to dress nice, to survive, right? So you appreciate your job. Right. So it's like, if you are a filmmaker, you're giving people an opportunity to make money or to act or show their passion or to do makeup or do whatever in your film. So it's like, when you provide opportunities, all the blessings come from those, come to you. Like, businesses pay the least in taxes, right? Because they're providing so many people with opportunities. So I look at everything like, even with the clothes, I'm providing people with an opportunity to look fly, in my opinion. Like, or I'm making a day, if they like it, like people actually really like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy to me. People actually want to wear my stuff and go out. Like, that's cool. Hell yeah. Like, I made it for people, and it's like, people will take to it and they be like, yo, that's hard. So it's like, I don't mind making money if I'm doing a service for somebody that's appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate what getting the money, but it's more the feeling that, wow, they really want to wear my clothes. They really want to go to the bar in my clothes.
But it goes hand in hand. They get a benefit out of it as well. They build a relationship too.
So it's like providing the opportunity. So I look at everything I think what's going to take us in Cleveland to the next level is a whole swirl of people just providing opportunities for people to win. Because you're going to make money off of it if you get attention. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get more people willing to do more. And I think just willing to work with other people just to make that opportunity work for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it probably took you a while to make your movie, right? It took us too long to make Life Lessons. And it's like, how much quicker could we make a movie together? Yeah. Probably like half the time, cut it out real quick, right? Yeah. If people remove their egos and just, hey, I want to make this work. And that's an opportunity for whoever we cast. That's an opportunity for, all the makeup artists to be a part of them credits, man. That's your resume. You know what I'm saying? That's you. You can go to Hollywood and be like, yo, I've been in a few movies. You got something. You know what I'm saying? We put it on networks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just got to stop thinking so small and start thinking about me, and start thinking like, hey, I made an opportunity for 100 people.
Yeah, well, I think it goes with both ways towards like people that are actors and want to be on our movie sets. Like, we're providing opportunity, but it's also like sometimes you can get stuck with the ego and like me, mm-hmm. So they don't show up on time. They don't, but they don't realize that it's an opportunity for them. We're providing an opportunity for them to go for their passion and go for their art that people aren't providing. So like, if it could be a shared...
Hey, some people mess up opportunities. Some people don't
appreciate meant to be, right?
Opportunities. They don't understand the concept of people quit their job all the time. Sometimes, every opportunity ain't for everybody, like, right? But most of the time, the person who is providing the opportunity is still going to be there, providing the opportunity for his customer or his next whoever, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's the mind state. It's like some people going to still feel like they bigger than this or bigger than that, and they probably won't have a long shelf life. Like, because from what I've seen, it's how you treat people, how you work with people. Everything works through people. Yeah. So if you treat people bad, you might have a nice little time.
What are you going to attract? You're going to attract people that don't really care because it's an attraction, you know?
I just think the game hot and cold, man. It's like, you start off probably cold, trying to get hot. You get hot and you treat people bad, they'll let you for a second. And then once you get cold, they're going to remember you because the game's small. Like 10 years ago, everybody was rapping. Now, everybody doing movies or they doing something else. Like MGK was rapping, I was rapping. Now you doing movies and you know what I'm saying? So everybody evolves. It's the same people though that's doing stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same people. So it's like the way you treat people is everything. People will remember you. The people, you might have to get an opportunity from somebody that you used to treat bad. Good luck. It's not gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So it's like, you should respect everybody.
Yeah, you gotta work with people. You gotta understand that people is people. And I mean, everybody not gonna be your friend. And everybody, I try to be a certain way with everybody if I can, but it's gonna be certain people that I, deal with more or, just we might have the same like-mindedness, but it's like, some people, I got friends who I can't get no money with. I'd just rather be their friend. Like, we can't get no money together at all. We can't do nothing because it just don't work. You know what I'm saying? But,
makes sense.
And that's the game. But it's like, you might meet somebody a year or two ago and now you can go make $500,000 with them or just make an opportunity that could take you into a realm where, you just happy. Even if you making what you was making, like, you just happy. Like, you doing things you love. Like, this show probably make y'all happy doing this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We just do it out of like the love for meeting people and networking, and it's great. It's always great to meet new people.
And that's a beauty. And how many shows y'all got?
58. It's our 58th episode.
Man,
yeah.
Wait till y'all get to 100, and I bet y'all gonna get to 100.
Oh, definitely.
Y'all done made it to 58. I ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at it. It's like, work with somebody. And you didn't do it by yourself. But y'all did it together, right?
Yeah.
And then having guests, bringing people, nothing works on your own. You can't do it. Nothing. I don't know what works by yourself.
So, like, kind of one last thing. What would you say to young Smoove? Like, advice, little piece of advice.
Oh man, just be appreciative of everything you've got, and it's all it was all for a reason. I think, like, when I look back at all the mistakes I made or all the good things I made, I still had a lot of genuinely good people. I been blessed enough that I had more good people than bad people around me. I think it was times where I had so many people I didn't even know how to lead them or what to do with them at that time. So it's like now, just having a better understanding of life and a better understanding of how things work. It's like, if I ever got those type of opportunities again, I would create something where we could win for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it's about, man. You creating something that can help people and that people are like, and people will give, you create something, you give it value, people will give value back.
I think everybody should create something,
I mean, I think we all are creating something. We just, even if we ain't conscious of it, we create so much. Like, we create,
every day,
daily. Like,
it doesn't have to be artistic, stuff.
I mean,
you just,
you can create a bad mood. You can create a good mood. You know what I'm saying? You can create, anything. I just think once you get conscious of what you're doing, who you are, when you walk into a room, what you bring with you. Your energy is everything. Your positivity, your negativity. If you feel negative vibes, sometimes it's time to go. It's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like just getting in tune with yourself and getting in tune with your consciousness is everything. You know what I'm saying? And then not being afraid to get to know or just to see what else is out there. It's like, you can't do it all. Nobody. I don't know anybody that's winning. It was like, I only want to be. They're lying. Somebody else helped them. Somebody gave them some advice. Somebody told them something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, I think you can learn from bad people. You can learn from people that lose. You can definitely learn a lot from a loss. You can learn from other people's mistakes if you smart enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, pay attention. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Reach out to people. I mean, and like you said, don't just go looking for what you can get today. It's some advice I got from people years ago that's just now hitting me today.
Yeah, finally getting it.
Seriously. Or it's things that happened years ago that just now make sense, like why that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So
I think that's probably the greatest advice. Just look to yourself and look. I think it's important to look what you can provide for other people, because then the opportunities will come.
I think that's the key of life. Like they say, giving is the key of life. And I think give what, right? You give all your money away, you won't have it, right? But give in what you're good at, and give people an opportunity to be a part of it. Or go build with somebody, build something like a service. Services, people need they cars clean, they need, so you got to just think in a way like, not just how can I get rich today? How can I do something that will last and can help somebody? That's kind of how I be thinking. Like, if I'm going to invest in something, like, is it going to hurt somebody? Is it going to help somebody? Even like the first couple, questions I would ask myself or whoever, the opportunity is like, what am I doing? Is it something I feel? Is it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, give opportunity, and so much more gonna come back.
Yeah,
it's from what I've learned.
Giving you shall receive.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You have anything else for me?
Nah, all my questions pretty much got answered.
Awesome.
Man, y'all dope, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being on the show. It was awesome.
I appreciate y'all for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah. Where can they find you at?
Oh man, if you wanna get this fly hoodie or one of these ET-shirts, I got a lot of stuff for the women. I love the women and kids and baby clothes. You can find me at COSSfashion.com. And that's, the site, or you can follow me at Smoove Gotti 216, SMOOVEGOTTI 216. And, I deliver to you, I don't mind. I send my driver, you know what I'm saying, if you just want it locally. But you can order it online, they ship it to you in about a week, and whatever you're looking for. I mean, if you want to reach out to me on a business opportunity, you got a script, or, I can't act. I can sing a little too. Reach out to me. I'm very approachable, and I love dealing with people in a sense.
Awesome. Yeah. Check him out for sure. Yeah, and then make sure you buy one of his dope shirts. They're awesome. Yeah.
The hoodies too. The hoodies hard.
Yeah.
Get into the circle, man.
Yeah. Get into the success. Yeah, and you said these ones are for us?
Oh, yeah. These for y'all.
Oh, okay.
They're long sleevers, too.
Oh, long sleeve. That's my type of... There we go. You even got us some free shirts.
You can put your chain on.
Okay, let's see it.
Put your chain on.
Hey, there we go.
I should have wore one today, You can shine on that. Man.
Hey, thank you very much for these.
Oh, yeah. I hope you like it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm definitely rocking it. Well, I need more long sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening and watching. It's your boy, Chef T.
I'm with a Spacekid.
Smoove Gotti the Great.
Hey. Yes, sir. So keep it real. See you next week, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you all for listening and joining us on another episode of the Stirfry. All the music was created by C.O.S.S. Check him out on all streaming services at Stevo Music, spelled ST3V30 Music. Also, if you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. We'd greatly appreciate it. And see you next week when we talk with Tyrell Betts. He's a director and content creator from Toledo, Ohio. He talks about his struggles as a filmmaker and the do's and don'ts if you want to get in this game. You won't want to miss it, so see you next week, y'all.